Today was a day of confusion, of intrigue, a day of treason. The Galilean's treasurer came promising to betray him for money. Amidst all of that intrigue, there was preparation for the Passover, a special Sabbath weekend. But when evening came, the tension was palpable. No one knew where Jesus was. We were certain he was meeting with his disciples, but no one knew where. The traitor did not know, so we waited anxiously. Some hopeful he had gone away, but no one really expecting that. And I dreaded what would come next. The traitor arrived. Jesus was in a house in the city with his disciples. But later they would be together in the Garden of Gethsemane on the road back to Bethany. Quickly, a group of soldiers and servants was gathered to go and to arrest him. Messages were sent to the governor that there would be a trial in the morning. I went off with the arrest team, and in the moonlit Gethsemane we met him. Or perhaps better to say, he met us. For he just stood there, waiting, and greeted us. The guards at first drew back, and then there was confusion. A kiss, the strike of a sword, a command to cease. A man is healed, the disciples scatter, and Jesus is bound in chains and taken away. Then there were endless questions, trials if you could call them that, and finally a decision to take him to Pilate for a sentence of death. Amidst all of this shouting and arguing, some indecision, my Jesus, can I call him my Jesus? Jesus stood with dignity and authority. He seemed almost to be sad, not for himself, but for those who sought to take control of him and of the purposes of God. Amidst all of this, shouting, arguing, some indecision, my Jesus. Can I call him my Jesus? Jesus stood with dignity and authority. He seemed almost to be sad, not for himself, but for those who sought to take control of him and the purposes of God.